Deep sea, magical place with horrifying creatures. Hi viewers, and welcome to a video called 12 Most Creepy Deep Sea Creatures. Get ready to be terrified. Jesus, just look at that! Frilled sharks don't even look like sharks. I don't even have an idea why they're called a shark, but the source says it's extent of species. Anyways, don't have an idea what it means, but the frilled shark is pretty much a living fossil, like some of the deep sea creatures too. This monster captures prey pretty easy by bending its body and moving like a water snake. They can be pretty much found in any continent of the world if, anybody wonders. Just look at that. Jesus, okay, for one moment, just look at this fish, Jesus. It looks like a chupacabra, even worse than it, and it's only living in water. Sacco, can't pronounce his name, I'm sorry, is an unusual, no crab, ray-finned fish. Something on the lines of eels, but with significant differences. First, it looks like something you would find in the Nightmare Land, and second, its whole body doesn't even look like a fish. Front of the body more resembles a fish that has a wedge stuck between its mouth, and the lower body of eel with hair. Oh man, at least something to laugh at. Actually, it's pretty creepy, damn! So this fish is one of those types that has eyes on top of the freaking forehead. As the name implies, Stargazer pretty much looks all the time up in the sky. I actually wonder, how does it navigate? Can it look horizontally? Not only these fishes look pretty terrifying, they're also pretty poisonous. What they usually do is hide themselves in the sand and wait till a prey hovers over them. Ladies and gentlemen, fish that looks like an aquarium. Still creepy. Barreleye, also known as a spookfish. Finally, a name that implies the creature lives obviously in the deep sea. That's why most of the monsters down below look like a jello substance horror. Barreleye is one of the only creatures that has a transparent body which you could see through his entire intestines. No comments needed, this creature looks like it fits with all the monsters from the deep sea, except it's not a fish finally. As you obviously see, it mostly resembles an obvious squid, but this version has some of them additions. First, insides of the body look like a spiked west that not only try to swallow you, but impale by the same time to make the suffering even more worse. What is this? So this is actually not even a single monster, but a whole family of it. All they look like is crouched over, see-through, pun intended, monsters that resembles a freaking cockroach. There are over 9.5 thousand different types of Amphipods discovered. Okay. There you go. It gets even more terrifying. So this little balloon is pretty much the size of a pea, a little bigger. From the first glance, the front of this little demon looks like an old man with a nice mustache, but don't be mistaken, it's not. This creature gets around by flapping its freaking wings like a propelled balloon, except it's not. This blob-looking creature is poorly investigated. That makes the experience for me, just looking at him, even creepier. I don't have a slightest clue why is it called a snailfish. Maybe because the whole body is like a slimy slime. Also, this type of fish is one of those that reproduces by mouth, and I won't get into detail of that. At least it sounds gangsta. So this creature very closely resembles a centipede, except it's worse because it can swim. It moves around like a snake, wiggling from side to side, except the hundreds of small legs attached to this demonoid makes the swimming creepiest of any monsters you've seen. I actually like the name. The only question is why it's sarcastic. That's creepy. They are one of those types of fishes that like to have a brawl with their own kind of fish. All they do then is wrestle by pressing their distended mouths against each other as if they were kissing. Okay, we should leave this just right here, yeah. So the monster works pretty simple. Actually, name says pretty much everything you need. Worm is somewhere 10 centimeters long, so it hides in the ocean floor dirt. Most of its body is just dug into it. Whenever prey comes over it, this hunter retracts as much as he needs to catch the prey. Well, I guess you already know why I left it to the end. First, just look at it. Take a glance. Feel it. It doesn't even look real. Actually, more likely a deep sea demon cyborg. Yeah, that makes sense. So, this deep sea monster is actually one of the most popular ones, as much as some people even want it as a pet. Horribly as it sounds, it is also eaten. Oh yeah. Humans just can't let themselves not touch this 100-legged, reflective-eyed, cute little isopod. Thank you, random viewer, for watching this video. I think I won't sleep today after the Stargazer one. Anyways, as always, don't forget to subscribe and all that jazz. And I guess I'll see you next time then.